And we are live over on Twitch right now, at least for anybody that's not watching this later on YouTube. But previously in our session, we had a group of adventurers that had just come into this time, and they were so used to a war-torn world, but suddenly they're thrown over 1,000 years into the past, and before the 1,000-year war that happens between the kingdom of Tolmor and Vengroth. They wound up setting forth on a voyage. They had some interesting encounters on said voyage across the sea on a boat, running into interesting characters and a random hidden monster, until they were sucked into the ocean by a god of the sea, Chrysalis. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this god, who happens to be the god being worshipped by one of our players, Jonathan, spelled with a G, who is an elf cleric.
You can just say Jonathan.
Yeah, just Jonathan. I just like saying that as Jonathan with a G for some reason. But the god informed the entire party that there's something strange going on with these temples of power that are around the two kingdoms and generally around the world. He doesn't give any additional information about what these tombs or temples of power are, but they're very important to the gods for some reason. And it seems as there seems to be a fair amount of turmoil amongst the gods, and there's something strange going on. He doesn't give too much more information, but he also seems to not know that these people are essentially inheriting a bunch of memories of a level 20 character over 1,000 years in the future. The party finds their way to the first temple of power, and it's located semi-underground and has a giant tree coming out the top. They come inside. One area is locked, but then they come across a group of kobolds, and the kobolds have let them know, hey, there's also a bunch of goblins here, and they seem to be taking orders from some other person deeper within the temple. The party has somewhat surmised that this means that maybe this is the cause of the corruption within the temple. They haven't quite gotten to the bottom of that, but we'll find out maybe this session, as they met up with their pal Meepo, which is this guy right here, who is guiding them amongst the rest of the kobolds. And Meepo let them know that the goblins have taken his pet wormling, which is basically like a very tiny pet dragon, and the kobolds are up to no good, and there's been a constant amount of infighting between the kobolds and the goblins. So, with all that, we get started. Today we have two players. As the other players in the party, Sarkeesian, our wizard, and Lucian, our human fighter, as well as Maxi, our human bard. Yeah, they're all hanging out, helping out the kobolds, and they're going to be like cheering them up, helping them cook food, getting them prepared, just in case anything comes their way from this goblin horde on the other side. But we do have Eovard, a human warlock, who has been warped by fey magic, hence his appearance, which you can see here. And we have Jonathan, our elf cleric, who is back again to help make their way through. Meepo is down to help you out if you want it, but it's up to you. You know that there's some goblins on the other side of this, and it's whether or not you want to try and take this on alone or whether you want to team up with Meepo.
What can Meepo do exactly?
Well, let me go ahead and find Meepo's sheet. Meepo is a kobold, so he's not exactly the strongest of folks. But he does have... Oh, Sooner Keegan. Thank you so much for following. And apparently I just hit a follower goal of 130. So he has pack tactics, so he can have advantage on attack rolls. He has a dagger and a sling, and that's about it. He's also pretty good at chatting with his wormling dragon friend, as he is the dragon tamer amongst kobolds. He's willing to join you, but he does seem pretty sheepish and scared about the idea.
Sure. All right. Wait, so Meepo's just a regular kobold, basically.
He is just a regular kobold. He just happens to have a particular connection with the dragon wormling.
Kobolds wait, there's a dragon wormling here, though.
Yes.
Is it coming with Meepo?
Meepo has asked you as a party to help find it and return it to him.
Oh.
Because the goblins have taken the wormling.
All right. We will find your wormling and bring it back. We promise, if it's not dead already.
Oh, that would be so helpful.
Wait, actually, how strong is Meepo? No.
Not very.
Yeah, and I mean, we're indoors, so sunlight sensitivity wouldn't really affect him. That'd be
nice. The
nice.
sunlight sensitivity isn't a thing. He's much more of a dexterity-based person, though, as his strength is pretty deep in the negatives.
So he's like just your average kobold, so...
Yeah.
He's probably about as strong as one goblin, and we're fighting a whole group of them, so... I don't think he would be very helpful. What do you think?
Eovard?
My mic is muted. I apologize.
Okay.
Would he be able to lead the way?
He has given you some general instructions about the temple and warned you that the northeast section is to generally be avoided, as he knows there's a group of undead in there as well as a whole bunch of rats. But the central north and northwest sections of this temple are mostly belonging to goblins, and he has already allowed you to get around a trap that is right in front of you, which is mostly meant to stop goblins from ambushing them. But also the way deeper into the temple is in the furthest northwest section, in the very northwest corner.
All right, I suppose if Meepo's given us good instructions, I suppose it's probably better if he stays back.
Yeah.
He looks very relieved by that.
I mean, it's not like we would have forced you if you didn't want to come.
Yeah, we're not awful people.
And he's like, oh, I know, I appreciate that you wouldn't have forced me, but I just want my dragonling back.
All right, we'll go get him. If we'll bring him back to you.
He seems very hopeful and excited as he does like the kobold equivalent of puppy dog eyes looking up at you.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So Meepo seems like a very trusting person. Like, surprisingly so. We met him like 10 minutes ago.
He's mostly just hopeful, as in he hasn't had much reason to hope that he could get his pet back.
Yeah.
There is a large trap in the middle of the room to the north of you right now, but you do get instructions about how to get around it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so I suppose we'll proceed onwards.
Subtract. You open the next door to a large, not so large, empty room.
I'm going to step in and just look around.
All right, make a perception check. With a I
I
don't know
clicked
what.
the wrong
23.
button. Sorry. I clicked the wrong button.
23
Sorry.
for perception. All right.
I
Yeah, you.
rolled by. Should I roll in?
Well,
Should I
we can,
roll in the roll 20?
if you
I
can,
do
that
the
would be
help.
great. But I'll accept
I do
the
the help
23.
action.
Oh,
guess.
yeah. I'll
Yeah,
take the
just say it's
23.
Thank you.
And then as you are looking around, you don't see anything noticeable, but you do notice like shadows moving around in the door to your left. As it seems
door
like
to my
there's
left.
some,
Goblins.
there's definitely something on the
Sure.
other side of this door.
Dirty goblins. All right. Let's go.
All right, I suppose.
Should we wait till they're gone and then try sneak through?
You do see a faint glow from the other side, something that would come from a fire.
Oh, so they're gonna be there for a while. They're just camping there.
Probably.
Oh. All right. Well, I opened the door.
You open the door.
Like, slowly.
Are you trying to do so stealthily?
Yes.
Okay.
And with guidance.
All right. Do so with guidance. Stealth check of 3.
Okay.
Oh, no.
4.
No. Your
Six
stealth check is
with the-
6.
The, yeah.
The door
My hands start glowing with a green eldritch blast. Just
the door creaks open and you see 3 goblins inside. They all spring to their feet, immediately noticing you. And
Do we get a surprise round? Huh?
no. And they all draw their scimitars. And
All right.
and does anybody speak Goblin?
No.
Okay, they all start shouting to each other in Goblin, but then they look at you, and one of them says, "Hey, are you with those damn dirty kobolds?"
You're the warlock. You do the talking. My charisma is like negative.
What? No.
Make a deception check.
Help action. No, guidance? No, that would be. Wait, are goblins intelligent enough to recognize guidance while it's being cast?
Maybe not. Maybe.
I guess I
they
cast
look at
guidance.
you, and they all look at each other and say, "Ah, good." And then they just all sheathe their scimitars.
Yeah. Hi. We
All right.
come in peace.
I guess if they just put their scimitars away, it's like, sorry, we're just passing through, and I'm just gonna begin to move towards the other door.
Yep.
He's just like, "Well, you can't just pass through. I mean, we have business we're doing here, obviously."
Yeah, but we have business. We got to go check. We just have to look around, see if. Yeah, we actually just have to look around. We don't know what we're doing.
He looks at.
We just kind of want to look around. We won't cause any problems.
Yeah, we're not here to cause any trouble.
Said,
We're just here to.
who told you to look around? I mean, was it Dern?
God.
Yes.
Is
Oh,
Dern.
yes.
Dern? Oh,
Dern, yes.
make another deception check.
10.
With guidance? Can I use
Yeah,
guidance and
you
be like,
you kind of put your hand on his shoulder with a very faint glow, giving him guidance.
yeah.
Roll that d4.
What's the command for rolling a d4?
Just slash
1d4.
roll space 1d4.
Well,
You manage to. He seems very suspicious for a second, but then he's like, well, if the boss says so, the boss says so. Go for it.
Yeah,
And
all
right.
you walk through to
start
the next
disturbing
room.
you. I walk through the next door.
We're just gonna walk our way through this. No, that means later on we're just gonna get rushed by all of them, though, right?
Yeah, but
Ah.
for now it's not that bad.
You
Poke
find
my
yourself
head.
in a large, long hallway. Even without a perception check, you can hear a lot of commotion on the other side of the door to the west. It sounds like there's a lot of some sort of creature moving stuff around and like setting down boxes, throwing stuff around, rummaging stuff. But you do not hear anything to any of the 3 doors to the north or to the east.
All
At
right.
least not without a
I
perception
wish.
check.
Well, so technically, is Sir Ruddy Bottom with us, right? Because his, the flying monkey.
No,
technically his.
he is staying back to entertain the kobolds. He's
Okay.
like doing some monkey juggling.
I would like
stuff.
to sneakily look through the doors.
How do you want
Yeah,
to do that?
suppose
Are you
I'll
trying to
help
like
them.
peer underneath it?
I closed this door so the goblins don't see us doing anything fishy.
Okay.
Obviously.
I'm going to use my Eldritch Invocation of Mask of Many Faces to disguise myself as a goblin.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You make yourself look like a goblin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And I'm going to open the door that I'm standing in front of.
All right. You open said door. And it opens to another hallway that you can tell
So.
opens to further hallways.
All right. I'm going to move to that next door because I don't know if it connects. And then I open it, see it connects, and then I'm
Yeah.
going to move to that door.
I'm gonna
and
look
see.
at this door.
All right, let me go down. As you, so Jonathan, you open this door, and it seems to be a storage room of some sort, but it also has another door on the other side. And Eovard, you open this room, and this seems to have like a bunch of mounted animal heads around the room, including a couple kobold heads. And there's a couple, and there's like a few tables around, but you notice a couple of the tables to the northwest are actually broken.
I'm gonna go through here, and I'm gonna, like the room Ava is looking through carefully. Are there traps? Can I check for traps?
Yeah, I'm going to let her check for traps first.
With guidance.
All right. Do an investigation check.
Oh, yes, investigation. That was, yes.
Yep. As you start investigating for traps with an 19 with guidance, you don't see any traps initially, but very quickly you notice underneath one of the broken tables, you see, as it requires me to go to a different layer, a dragon wormling that is chained to the wall.
Hey, whoa. We
Okay,
were sent to find that.
I'm going to go in. I'm going to drop the disguise self.
Mm-hmm. As it initially looks like it's cowering from you in your goblin form, when you transform back into your normal state, it looks at you and seems kind of curious and puzzled.
This is not a beast, right? It
It
dragon.
is a dragon.
It's a dragon.
Okay, I can't talk to it then. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna see if I can try to like find something to get the chains off.
Okay. Let's see. The chains themselves look to be pretty ragged looking. So they're not very well made. If you try to damage them, you probably could, but it might cause some noise. Otherwise, you could try to pick the lock if you had any sort of thieves' tools by chance.
I do not.
Okay.
I could cast Shatter on it if I was low. Okay, no, I'm not level.
I mean,
Isn't that way
any
too
Yeah.
physical attacking
Yeah.
thing that wouldn't be like a saving throw type spell would probably bust it
Okay.
open, but it would just cause noise.
Okay, we should help him out. Can I try? No, but we can't. I look through this door here.
As you look through that door,
To make
I didn't
carefully
realize there
and
was a door
sneakily
there.
make a stealth check.
with guidance. God damn it! I don't think it makes a difference. Okay.
I'm gonna stay with the wormling for now.
Okay. You open the door, and then I need you to make another investigation check as you were kind of in a certain state before. With a 22, you notice that there is immediately a trap right in front of the door.
I'm gonna step back.
Alright.
I can see the thing here.
What thing?
Is there a way I can get? There's a like
Oh,
a
yeah.
yeah.
You can
Yeah, we can
probably
kind of see whatever that is.
you hear from down the hall that there might be goblins in that room.
All right, I already saw this room, so I'm gonna check this room for anything useful.
All right,
gonna-
let's see.
Maybe I could
Because
take
they
a
seem to
piece of the
keep
table and
trophies
try to
here.
break one of the chains.
Like a crowbar, a weapon of some kind that could help with my
Go ahead
-1
and the investigation check you did earlier is pretty good, so I'm going to just carry that over. You do find a decent amount of valuables. A jade figurine that's worth 20 gold, a crystal goblet worth 5 gold, and some fine silverware worth 24 gold in the sum of its collection.
So we split the no. Okay, we'll just put that into our notes for now. Just 50 gold. We'll take those, and then
yeah. It is almost
Is there
50
anything
gold.
in this storage room?
In that storage room? You do find elf pudding.
Ooh. Is it
So
good or?
It is labeled as elf pudding, but you notice it is just oil.
Oh,
So RJ,
Mm-hmm.
with my prestidigitation, I'm going to look at the thing, and I'm going to use minor creation with prestidigitation and try to create like a non-magical lockpick, because it says a non-magical trinket or illusory image that can fit in my
is
hand.
that?
So I'm
Oh.
gonna try
Do
to
you
do
have-
like a lockpick.
Do you have proficiency with lockpicks?
No.
All right. You can do a sleight of hand check, and we'll just say it's at disadvantage, unless you have.
I already
Do
have
you
a
have
plus
proficiency?
0.
Okay.
I have
All
plus
right, I'll
0
take
in
out-
sleight of- in
All
stealth
right,
or in
I'll check
dexterity.
out this. I'll
everything.
sneakily check this door. Okay, no, I can't
Set at
sneakily check it.
disadvantage.
Yes, do so at disadvantage.
Do you think there's any way I could get past that trap in the hallway without anyone noticing?
Those are pretty good freaking rolls. That was a
Yeah.
17 and a 15.
Yeah, so you manage to click it open, and you see
Oh.
Calcrix. He like stretches his neck and stretches out his wings, and he just suddenly looks like he is just revived and feels so much better.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well, I was
I'm
gonna
gonna-
take out this guy and just break the chain, so 'cause there's nobody close enough to hear it. But all right. What was the name the goblin said earlier? The person who's seemingly in charge of them?
burn, right?
Dern.
Dorn. Right. I will
Dern.
see if I can sneakily check this door with guidance. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
You manage to like peer underneath. You hear some goblins talking back and forth, and you can slowly crack it open just enough to see without them noticing. And you see there's 3 goblins in that room.
All right. I'm gonna call over Aavard.
I'm gonna
Like,
come.
yeah, I'll
I freed the wormling.
all
And the
right.
wormling seems to be
Did
following
you just
you.
did you just leave it? Oh, okay.
No, it's
All right. There's 3
behind me.
goblins here. We should try. Is there anything in the room I can see worth like noting?
It seems like there's a fire pit, and one of them does have a ring of keys.
One of them has a set of keys. We could use that. Normally I just avoid them, but we'll probably need the keys later. So, all right. You have Mask of Many Faces, right?
I do have Mask of Many
All right.
Faces.
Turn into a goblin and try convince him to give the keys, if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna.
mean, yeah.
Since I have it at will, I'm gonna turn back, make myself look like a goblin again, and I come into the room. We need the keys.
And he looks over and says, "Oh, fine," and he just hands them over. He doesn't even
Cool.
think twice about it. Like,
Cool. I'm just gonna thank you. And I'm gonna snatch the keys from him, and I'm going to walk back through the door and close it behind me, and turn right back into a human. As like, I got the keys.
you do hear some like talking in Goblin behind you,
We gotta hurry. And
and then
let's go,
there's
go.
like, make an insight check, real quick.
Oh, okay.
You,
you say.
you can do so at disadvantage though.
Oh, never mind. Don't ignore the first roll then.
Yeah. So with the 12, you can tell that
Oh, it was
they're
an
talking
11.
and sounding confused. But I can't explain why. All right. Yeah.
All right. Let's go find out what these keys unlock, right? I guess the only isn't there a trap on that door?
Yes, there's a trap on the other side right here. Let me find what that one is. It appears to be a pit trap.
Oh. Oh, okay. How wide is the pit?
I mean, they tried to cover it up decently, but with the investigation check that Jonathan did earlier, you can see that there's like a slightly solid point. You just kind of gotta walk across it. It's just a very thin walkway for normal sized creatures, so you'd require a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Could I drag a table over and lay it across, maybe?
If you'd like to, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag a
Snorhawk, thank you
table
so much for following.
Yeah, I'm gonna drag a table across and lay it down so we have like kind of a more stable platform to walk across.
Okay, you lay the table down, and now it's a little wobbly, but you can very easily walk across. And I don't even know what that emoji is, Snorhawk, but I kind of like
Won't
it.
that like break the floor? Would it?
No, it's just kind of gives a little extra room to walk across that it no longer
Okay.
requires a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. We'll walk
Alright.
through and then we'll check out this room.
Oh, yeah.
As you go into that room, are you opening the door, doing a perception check?
Checking. Perception check.
All right,
Or
perception
like
check.
stealthily doing a, I guess, perception check.
If you want to stealthily crack it open, or if you want to check perception first, it's up to you.
I think it'll be stealthily crack it open, then perception. Because we don't want to be noticed. Okay.
You attempt to stealthily crack it open,
11?
and you crack it open ever so slightly, and they just so happen to not be facing that direction, as there is
Okay.
3 goblins. But
Okay.
you see
Anything worth
Calcrix
noting?
seems to be like, as you crack the door open ever so slightly, Calcrix sniffs, and then starts getting riled up. He bashes in the door
No.
and lets loose
crap.
a cold breath.
Crap. Well,
I guess we're doing this.
wait, now hold on. We could, our primary,
They all
our
fail.
mission is to,
All the goblins hop up, grab their scimitars, and then they're immediately frozen in place and shatter to the ground.
oh, they just die. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
The
gonna
hell was that?
pat Calcrix on the head. I'm just like, good worm.
What was that? Do the goblins in the other room hear?
They do not, as they were killed
Okay.
so quickly, and it was just
No,
like,
like the other room.
No.
Across the hole,
person, yeah.
okay.
No,
Okay,
they do not.
good.
That was dangerous. That
Please don't do that again.
you see it walk to one goblin in particular, and it pees on it.
no, we can't use anything they might have had because it probably broke when they were frozen.
Let's see what's in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna poke around on the corpses, see if they had anything useful.
And I think the
What's
head
it?
probably was turned to ice and shattered.
You see that there is one key on one of them, but everything
It's
else
still
is
intact.
everything else is
I'm gonna
pretty
say that this is
destroyed.
probably the
I'll
key that
take
locked.
it.
Is it the one
We'll
that
we'll take
Calcrick's
it.
peeing on?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah,
covered
okay.
in
It's
pee?
that's the key. It's the key that unlocked Calcrick's shackles.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh, it's
All
the
right.
cat that does the well, actually. Okay, good to know. And otherwise, you just see like worthless bits of clutter, some very terrible
Right.
smelling
Let's keep
jerky, and
investigating.
some really crappy wine.
Right. Let's keep investigating. We have to figure out why there's a disturbance here. We're working for God, and if we disappoint, we're probably all gonna die. So, uh,
I mean, he just told you to figure out what was going on with the corruption. And
yeah, in the temple, and
yeah.
hopefully he doesn't get mad if we can't figure it out.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll go down. I'd like to look through this door sneakily. Okay.
You know that there's a lot of goblins on the other side of that door from what you heard earlier.
Oh, I probably don't check it then. I guess
Okay.
because
I'm good.
I
Should
go through
I?
the other
I'm gonna
way.
just
Actually,
become a
why don't you
goblin.
check it? Because
Yeah,
you
I'm
look
gonna.
like a goblin.
I'm gonna go back into goblin form. This is gonna come in really useful. I'm gonna go back into goblin form, and I'm
Okay.
gonna open the door.
You open the door.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and there is a whole bunch of goblins.
I'm gonna just.
Whoa.
Do I hear anyone up here?
Oh, and it probably helps if I move the map over there. Okay, so yeah, you see a
Yeah.
whole bunch of goblins. If you want to check the door to the very northwest, you are welcome to attempt to check it out.
Yeah. I want to see if I can like head to the top left just in case like something goes wrong. And is there anyone in here like in this hallway area?
No, but when I'm saying the door to the top left, I mean this one up here.
Oh, yeah, I'll check it
Okay, how are you checking it?
Quietly.
Okay.
Oh, today is just not my day. Okay.
As you try to, you are trying to be stealthy. You realize with that roll that there's no way for you to stealthily open this
Oh,
before you attempt to do it.
okay. I will wait here in case something goes wrong while he's communicating with the goblin, so I can get a surprise round.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All the goblins aren't really paying too much attention to you, Avard. Yeah, they're
Good.
like you're in goblin form, but they're just kind of rummaging through a whole bunch of crap and trying to gather some stuff.
I'm gonna try to blend in and just rummage through some shit too.
You're
Okay,
probably looking
make
for
a
something.
deception check at advantage.
Yay! At advantage. I'm good at deception. That's
Yeah.
a nat 20.
Yeah. With
Well,
that, you
no, it's a
not only
19.
are able to like dig through and find stuff. Let me make sure I know exactly what you find in here with that nat 20.
No, it's not a nat 20. It's a 19. My bad. I
Oh,
keep
never
thinking
mind.
on the dice that I use. I keep thinking that the one is a 20.
But you're digging through a whole bunch of stuff. Nobody's really paying attention to you. They think that you're a goblin. You do hear a few random goblin words. You don't know what they mean, but
No, I
you
do
kind of
not.
like repeat them here and there,
Mhm.
and they just kind of assume you blend in and you belong there.
All right.
We should have asked if the Meepo spoke goblin. No, but he's a kobold. We wouldn't be able to sneak
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
him around.
All right. So as I know they're not paying attention to me, and this is just furthering the fact that they're not paying attention to me. But I'm going to continue onwards, and I'm going to go up to this room up here and poke my head into that room.
Okay.
If they're distracted enough, because they seem to not notice me or care.
As you poke your head into that room, you see 4 hobgoblins and another goblin.
I
And
immediately back out of that room.
one of them looks in your direction, and just as you close the door. But you do see that there is a large hole there that goes down deeper into the temple.
You should try blending in again in case they come out and be like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
that's
who was
exactly my
that?"
plan. That's my exact move. I'm gonna run to a different part of the room, and I'm
As
going
you do
to
so, one of them
do it again.
does peek out and says like, "Hey," and like they're speaking in Goblin, and you see him like grab one by the neck and throw him off to the side. And he just like points at him. You can tell he's just like shouting orders at him, and then he goes back into the room and shuts the door.
Damn.
I have an idea.
I
I don't know.
I'm gonna quickly leave and then meet it back up with the rest of the party.
No, check out that
Or
last room on the left over there first.
this one, okay. Then I'll go over that room
Yeah,
first,
maybe
and then
if
I'll
you
poke my head
want.
into this one. Can't do
You
that.
see that there is a handful of goblins napping.
All right. Now that that's done, I'm going to go and meet
Could
up
I
with
hear what was
Parakeet
happening in
throughout
that
this
room
guy's
through the
self.
door? Like, how good is the soundproofing here?
Not very. I mean, you can hear the echoes of stuff, but they're talking in Goblin.
I'm gonna appear
Should
behind
we
or drop
kill the? No, we should
drop this guy's
kill the
self.
hobgoblins except one and figure out what's going on.
Okay, so I poke my head in there. It's a bunch of the goblin leaders, and there's a hole in the ground. Like in the middle of the room, there's a massive hole.
Hobgoblins. Okay. Let's see. We need to find a way to avoid combat as much as possible. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 goblins in that room. 17 asleep. And
20 in the first room.
yep, and so 20 goblins, 4 hobgoblins, not including the ones all around the place. The dragon was able to instantly kill like 4 goblins. What's the right dragon?
The white
So,
dragon wormling.
Let's say
That's why I
we
did ice.
just. I'm not actually doing this. I'm just gonna move my character out. Like,
How about we
pretend you're
just?
still standing
How
there.
about we bring the dragon,
So
the
assuming
wormling
like
back
one of us
first?
could jump out here, get a surprise round, instantly go like take out like
Why don't we
1,
just
2.
bring the wormling back first and just kill those 3 goblins in that one room, and then bring the wormling back?
Yeah, actually, let's go around just like wormling bombing them.
Okay.
All right,
So
let's
bring the
go.
wormling to this room. And just
Let's
wormling
start
bomb them.
here.
All right,
We
we'll
like
start
we kick
here.
open the door and then the wormling like breathes on them. We have the wormling breathe on them.
Are you
we
going to
tell
try
the
and like
wormling to
communicate with the
breathe.
wormling in some way to notify
I speak
it?
Draconic.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
Oh,
you
you
do?
speak Draconic easily.
Yes, I speak Draconic, Celestial, and Primordial,
Okay, cool. Then you communicate to him that
and
like
Elvish.
you want to blast the shit out of these things.
Yeah, let's take, and we get a surprise round. So any that survive, we could take out, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So, and I don't remember how surprise rounds work for 2024, so I'm still going to have to look that one up later. But for right now, you open the door, it opens its mouth
Breathe.
and blasts the crap out of it.
And do they have disadvantage because it's surprise?
Even if it was half damage, they're dead.
Yeah, because it's 5.
It is 5d8 damage, and they do not have a ton of health as low-level goblins.
Yeah, they've only got like 8 HP.
As you open this area...
Oh, well, I didn't notice I was there. But how? there's
There
no
is
door connecting.
another door to the bottom left.
And did,
I think we should. I'm gonna poke my head in that in goblin form and go back to goblin. I'm just gonna keep switching.
All right.
Every time I open the door, just assume to switch.
Okay. As you attempt to, the door's locked.
keys.
I'm gonna take out one of the keys and just start trying keys.
As you fuddle through the keys, eventually you find the right one, and it appears that there is a group of Goblin prisoners, and then
Goblin?
Goblins.
Kobold
Sorry.
prisoners.
Let me
Who is
bring
that?
They
And
look like kobolds.
yeah, so you have a group of kobold prisoners. Sorry, they're prisoners of the goblins, and a gnome that is locked in a cage.
The moment I see that, I'm dropping the form and I'm stepping in.
Okay.
I'll check out this door, I guess. Actually, wait, what are these things down here? Oh, those are dead bodies.
No,
Yeah, they're just like-
Okay.
it's like a shooting range type of thing.
Oh,
Oh, arrows.
Okay.
Okay, I got you. It's like, don't worry.
I-
We're friends with the other kobolds. We're here to free you.
And as you walk in there, Calcrix comes in, and the kobolds are just like, "Are you friends with Meepo?"
Yes.
oh yeah.
It's like,
Is
"Oh,
he asked us to. Well, he didn't ask us to save you. He
Yes,
asked
it's
to
the
save
same.
his wormling.
You're a bonus.
Said,
Yeah.
"We probably thought we were dead. We thought we were going to be dead too." And they all start getting up and grabbing various
Kobolds can
spears
fight,
and daggers.
right?
They
I'm
can.
gonna go
yes.
over
Yeah.
and open the cage.
And kobolds, from what
free
I
the
can
gnome.
tell, are absolute menaces.
I'm gonna
So,
free the gnome.
As you free the gnome, he's just like, "Oh, that feels so much better. That's a small cage even for a gnome." And let's see, what he does worship a god. Let me see which god he worships.
Here's the thing: something's not. There's like twice as many kobolds as there are goblins.
Yeah.
Well, no, because
Well, they
So,
also have some
couldn't-
hobgoblins, and you know that
the
there is somebody backing up the
kobolds-
goblins below.
and the
in
kobolds
other
have
levels.
pack tactics. Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's something below that's been helping the goblins. That's one
Yeah.
thing you've gathered.
We could ask the kobolds for help,
If you want to.
We could.
but I don't think they're gonna be willing to help us. Hobgoblins are a real issue. They're like what?
They're kind of.
We're level 2.
They're much harder for us to kill.
Yes.
But you
And-
can tell that Urki has like a religious symbol on him. He seems to be worshiper of some sort of god of light.
I would not know. I don't know any of the human. I don't know any of the material plane gods.
Yeah. And the gnome introduces himself, and he's like, "I'm Urki Timbers. Nice to meet you."
Eovard Goldsinger. It's nice to meet you.
Hi,
And
I'm Jonathan.
He looks over at Jonathan. He's just like, "Oh, another cleric. Ah, so good to see clerics in temples again. Sorry for the state of this one, I guess."
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of forced into being one, but no. All right. So, did you guys have any idea what the goblins are doing exactly? 'Cause they've got a magical. They got like a hole in the ground that's like. We don't know what it is actually.
It
It's
leads.
just-
All I know is it leads deeper into the
like
temple.
it could be an interdimensional wormhole or like a portal to hell or.
I don't
Yeah,
wanna
it could
deal
be.
with any more portals to other realms.
Urki,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's above our pay grade at this current
Urki
stage. All right.
kind of chimes
Alright.
in immediately and just like, "They don't know a lot. They just kind of tried to take up residency here. My god sent me in here to try and deal with some sort of corruption in this temple, but
Oh,
I don't know
hey,
where
that's
it
what-
is."
Could be.
Oh, hey,
further
that's what I'm
down.
here to do.
It's like,
We're
"Oh,
here to do.
cleric buddies," and he like puts out a
Yeah.
fist for a fist bump.
Yeah. Does my character know what a fist bump is? Because we were like at war and in prison.
Yeah.
Actually,
He
I
he
probably
just
know.
he just
I do.
tries to. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I do
fairly
the fist
obvious
bump.
symbol of just like he's holding out
Yeah,
a fist.
yeah, I'll do it. I
All right.
fist bump him. Kind of
And
awkward because I have no idea what being a cleric actually is. Yeah,
and
we
then
should
he
check out the
like
rest of.
as soon as you fist bump, he does like a little sprinkle in the sky motion, and he's just like light of the goddess, and then he smirks and keeps walking and stretching.
We
While I
should.
do this, I also have the thing is like, is this what a healthy relationship with a higher power is supposed to look like?
He's like,
Like I wouldn't know. Yeah.
like
No
I'd be
one would
happy
know
to tell you
exactly.
all about the goddess's light if you want to hear about it. And he's like very
Oh boy.
eager to like preach about the goddess.
Maybe later.
Right, well,
We have a
that's
mission.
happening. I'm gonna talk to the kobolds. How much? Can any of you guys fight?
It's like, well, we can try.
There,
It's better than
I
nothing.
feel bad. Well, okay, how do we get them back though? We can't.
I mean,
How
you
would
can
we
tell
get
them
them
to stay
back?
put until you guys clear some stuff out or do whatever you
That
want.
we could do that, yeah. Or we could literally just kill those 3 goblins in that first room, and then
Yeah.
the path would be clear.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, let's just go kill those
Sure.
goblins.
I opened the door and then Wormling vaporizes them all.
You open
Wormling.
the door,
Do
and the wormling breathes an ice breath, but is only able to get 2 of them at once.
Can I just like
I'm gonna,
okay?
and I'm gonna Eldritch
Wait,
Blast.
hold on. I'm gonna do some math. I open the door. I like step in like quickly here, 5 feet. It'll take like 10 seconds. Right. Hold on. So. Oh, okay.
2
Yeah.
of them get blasted with ice. You both pile in. Jonathan,
And then I
do any sort of attack that you would like to do.
Yep.
15 shocking grasp. Roll the damage.
8.
8
Yeah, she's
damage.
dead.
Yeah, you shock this thing to death, and it like zaps and falls to the
Yeah.
ground.
Okay. Well, let's go.
I'm gonna go
Um,
back and tell the kobolds that the path is clear and you can leave.
You guys want to come with us? We could sort of fight against the goblins. We could really use
As
your
you
help.
do, Meepo like squeals with joy as he sees Calcrix again.
What about these
Oh,
dudes
yeah.
over here?
All right. So, can any of you guys combat like fit?
Combat ready.
We could really
Yeah.
use some help. There's
And with that, you see
24 goblin. There's 24 goblins.
a
We could-
group of kobolds team up, and they seem to be like more of the elite. They're over in this corner right here. So
And we're
they-
taking the dragon. Wait, hold on.
and
Can I like before we go? Can we ask Meepo if he'd help us like before
If we now
before
since
we
he has
go
Justice
before we
back,
come with the kobolds? Like,
he says, "I am happy to."
all right.
For some
And we're taking
payback.
the
And
dragon.
he like
Yeah.
hops on.
And we're yeah.
Meepo hops on Calcrix and is like riding
now
him.
we have a strike team.
What?
He starts riding him. He's riding on his back.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought Meepo was like the size of like a small.
Meepo is a
I mean,
small
like
creature.
Calcrix.
Calcrix is a medium creature.
Oh.
Small creatures.
Wow.
You can
That,
ride a
okay.
creature one size larger than you.
I thought we were like carrying Calcrix around, using him like a gun or something.
No.
No, he
No,
was
we're-
like
No.
climb,
Big
like
enough
I thought we were
crawling.
like holding him. I thought we were like holding him like a flamethrower. Okay.
No.
That would have been
All right.
funny.
Okay. Okay. Let's
Freeze
go.
ready, like Mr. Freeze.
Okay. So. Right. How quiet can you guys be?
It's like they all look around and say, "We're kobolds. That's kind of our thing."
All right.
Fair
We
enough.
need to,
Go.
because there's only 2 entrances to this specific room. We should try that way. Like that way, we don't have to like pile in one by one. We should like split up. We have to each reach each door without just like being noticed. Let's see, how many people can we get?
If I go in first, I can pretend to be a goblin and get and like infiltrate them.
Yeah, try to get them in like as many into like a specific, in like the right area, so we can have, the dragon breathe on
The
them.
only problem is I don't know how to speak goblin to convince them.
Just like say right. That's the issue.
What about those 3 kobold prisoners?
about
They were not particularly strong fighters. These are like the
Okay.
kobold elite, where the others
I
are
gotcha.
like pretty basic.
Alright,
There's
I'm gonna
also a
tell
group
them.
of kobold straight up commoners that like have never touched a spear in their life.
That's fair. I
Okay,
was
so
gonna go and tell the
we'll
kobolds that if they would like to leave, that they can. The path is clear for them to leave.
leave
Oh, okay.
where?
Go
They
back
were
to the rest of the kobolds
They do so.
and just regroup with the rest. Cool, awesome. They're with
Okay,
the
we
kobolds.
can. We need to try to get as many of them. Like, okay, what's the right area to take out as many of them at once? 15 and. Okay, how big is the cone? Hold on, is there a cone? Like,
Yeah,
like
it is a
shape I can-
15-foot cone that the
No, but like,
white
how
dragon
is there a
we're gonna need to do.
cone? Yeah, here, cone. 15. That's so. If I stand here, it like. No, that's 3. That's 2. If I go like here, that's
You do know that
also
a lot of the
that's 3.
so there's 2 different
I think
types
the
of goblins in here, from what you could tell before. I want Avard to make an insight check for when he was in the room. I didn't ask for it before, but
No problem.
Okay, so I think we at most we could take out 3 of them.
18.
yeah, with an 18, you know that these small goblins are like weaker, and these are more like fighting goblins.
Gotcha. I'm gonna share that
Main thing, the
information.
fighting goblins were the ones in the other room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we
So the fighting goblins can still be completely vaporized by.
pretty easily.
Yeah, so we should try get like. That's like these 2 fighting goblins. No,
Yeah, that
that's
could do it. That would work. What you just did would work.
that would hit 3 of them.
Probably. Yeah, that's
Like
good.
this, I think. I have 35-foot movement, so I could easily walk in and then. Wait, how fast is how? I mean, no, because I'm not carrying him. He has a
What do you-
burrowing speed, right? I remember. Am I misremembering? Was
Yeah,
that-
they do have burrowing speeds, but this is like solid stone
Okay.
temple.
So I think but he has 60-foot fly speed, if I remember correctly.
60-foot fly, 30-foot swim, and 30-foot.
So he should be
normal.
able to easily fly like here and then breathe and like hit these 3, and then fly back.
If that's what you want to do.
I think that's the strategic move, but that's also. Here's the main thing. Okay, how much would we know, right? We were level 21s. We'd be pretty knowledgeable on enemies, types. Trying to ask how much I can metagame, basically.
much do we know?
Not that much. You know more about like
Oh.
history and personality and stuff like that.
Okay, so I wouldn't know that hobgoblins have like 18 AC.
No. But you do know that there is a hierarchy amongst goblins, and it's been pretty apparent that hobgoblins
Actually,
sort of
I
rule
think-
over goblins.
Maybe it would be smarter to have. This would hit 3 of the hobgoblins, right?
Yes.
So I think it would be smarter if we had the dragon breathe on 3 of the hobgoblins because recharge time exists.
And then we go in and we just try to fight the rest.
No, yeah, that's true because there's numbers. They've got numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
And
I'm
Erky
sure
is
Nepo would go with
hanging out
Hellfix.
and helping you out, but he doesn't have a ton of damaging
What kind of
spells.
weapons do
The other kobolds have daggers and slings. The
mostly range weapons? range weapons. That works. That works for
And
me.
Erky is a caster. So he's a
Okay,
cleric.
I will. Okay, because the hobgoblins will hear the commotion, and I don't know what the chance of a white dragon wormlings recharge is, though. It's like a 1d8. Yeah, because it'd be worse than a adult dragons, which
It's
is
too
1d6.
much meta. You just got to go for
Yeah.
something. Just do it.
Okay.
Just go in.
Okay.
Or
I
try
think.
to deceive them.
Okay,
or
I think
do something.
some of the kobolds. Do you think you could try deceive enough of like a few of them to get into like a cone shape? Like at the
I
door.
could. That's not a bad idea.
Like,
Here's what okay. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
yeah.
go in. I'm gonna go into the room as a goblin, and I'm gonna just try to like find, and I'm gonna try to convince them. I'd be like, so it's like I was walking around and I saw that a bunch of our friends have been killed. We have intruders in here. Like we should
So-
all like we should all
They're about to come through that door. We should pile up on the door or something.
we should pile up on the door and get them by surprise.
They make a deception check.
I'd probably cast guidance
With
on him
advantage.
before, so
Yeah.
So can I do guidance or no?
With
Yes,
advantage?
you can do guidance, but no advantage here.
because
Alright,
it's just
no
a really bad lie.
15. Let me just roll. So roll 1d4. So 16.
So
I
there
tell them
some
huddle up
of them
on
seem so
this
like
door.
panicked and frantic that
I huddle.
They're like,
tell
"All right,
them
let's
everyone
go."
to huddle up on that door.
Okay. Some of the kobolds should go up here, like I said earlier. Some of them would-
they just start piling in. They're like, let's get ready to attack. And then like even some of the others are like hopping in. They're all getting ready to pile in. Ready
Oh
to
my
fight.
god. Okay. What I said earlier, the kobolds, like some of them should come up here.
And I'm gonna
Should
stay
come
in the
up like
back.
to this. I
Oh
said
my
earlier, some of them should come up to this area that I.
And I'm gonna stay in the back, and I'm going to not get. I'm stay just out of range of the cold
Um,
breath, and
Okay.
I'm gonna like. I don't know how to get a message to.
I probably hear them like piling on the door.
Yeah,
top,
you
right?
would probably hear them piling onto the door.
All right. All right. Let's.
As they
Are the
all are
kobolds, like,
piling
up?
in, as a moment before the door opens, one of the goblin commoners, one of the weak ones, looks back and is just like, "Why are you speaking common, by the way? Why aren't you talking in goblin?" And then
I open
as
the
soon as
door
that
and there's-
happens, Calcrix breathes, and yeah.
No, if he like aimed slightly to the left, it would hit like. How many is that? Because it grazes these three, so it would they take full damage. technically.
Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And he just
All right. Well,
and then
All right,
all the cold
kobolds, let's
just
go.
eviscerates all of them. And then the
I
other
walk
kobolds
here. I cast. Yeah.
pile in,
Shocking. Yeah. Shocking
uh,
grasp.
make an attack roll. Yeah, you
20.
that one's dead. Oh, with only one
gonna-
lightning?
I'm gonna eldritch. I'm gonna start eldritch blasting.
Yeah, you
I mean,
start eldritch
yeah,
blasting.
yeah, but
Let's
I
see,
walk
we-
here so the kobold gets pack. So one of them gets pack tactics.
So let's see, we've got
Uh,
yeah, this one's definitely gonna die. This one's gonna die. Yeah, it kills all of them.
All
Because
right.
the kobolds all do enough damage to take out
Dude,
each one of those without
and it
any
was in
hurt.
6 seconds, so none of the hobgoblins are alerted, probably.
That was
Yeah, they were just
incredible.
allowed.
I can't
Alright.
believe that
And
worked.
then
All
a
right,
quick
white
clash.
dragon wormling.
I
Take out
can't
these three.
believe that worked.
As
gotta
the
see
white
if it
dragon
works.
comes to the next door.
Much
He like coughs and gets ready. And he comes in and he breathes and these ones die.
Yeah, all right. So,
God. This
all right,
is
let's. All
this
right.
is so-
The rest of you guys, I opened this door. You guys go to like the other door, so that way we can get them from both sides.
Okay.
And then
So I'm gonna bring these ones up here. Let's just take that.
Right. Ready to pile through the door.
All right, so how are you
Hold on, wait, I'm trying to
arranging this
angle
one?
this. Let's see. If that's I go here, that's 20. Here, that's like 15. That's two of them. Two of them. If I like, hold on. Maybe I could come up through. No, trying to find the
Oh,
right
it probably
angle.
helps if I move this all over. And
Yeah, I think max we're gonna hit 2 hobgoblins. So I open this door and then he breathes on these two.
so you open
No,
it.
that hits free. He hits. I have 30. He's got 60 feet, so we should be able to hit these free.
Yeah, you can hit. Oh no, because it's going to start one thing further back. So no matter what, he can only hit 2.
Oh,
So he does wind up
Okay.
hitting these 2, and it destroys those goblins. You can go ahead,
okay.
or those hobgoblins.
Damn, that was okay. I actually
Everybody
fucking
else
survived that.
piles into the room. There's a large pit that just goes very deep in the middle.
22 and 7 damage on this hobgoblin. I'm just assuming they all die.
7 damage on this one. Okay, this one also
Yeah.
seems to be.
Yeah, but then like 5 kobolds will use pack
That one
tactics,
seems to
shoot
be
him.
slightly stronger. Go ahead and roll another shocking grasp just to see if it happened to have crit. So
Okay.
you
10,
get
that
advantage because
misses.
he's wearing metal armor.
Oh.
Avard, who are you trying to hit with your
10.
Eldritch Blast?
Oh, that does another 2 damage.
Well, you only got one. This is one surprise round.
Well, you
so
said
you-
I
you-
rolled 2.
No, I wanted you to roll again just to see if you crit. And that was it.
Oh, okay.
Avard, who are you trying to shoot with your Eldritch Blast? Oh, I got somebody trying to come in.
Maybe-
Hi.
Is that your daddy?
Yeah, that's
Oh my
mine.
god.
Okay.
Daddy?
Do you want to roll the dice and see if you kill some people? Here, you just got to drop
Let's
it here and see what
go.
happens. Nope. Nobody died. All right. So
Do the kobolds not do any surprise attacks?
well, they're going to, but Avard, what do you do with your Eldritch Blast?
Okay.
Is that daddy in the cat picture?
Yeah, that's our picture. So, these are Daddy's. He's got to hang on to these, okay? Go with Mommy.
Does it
We're
do
gonna say good night.
anything?
Okay. Good night.
Did I mute my mic again?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
What the hell?
Right.
I didn't even try that time.
Eldritch Blast.
I rolled Eldritch Blast on this dude up here,
Okay.
and I completely missed.
Okay. So you try to shoot, it goes wide, it hits off to the side. All of these kobolds start throwing slings left and right.
They all have advantage because of pack tactics.
They do.
Kobolds.
They
That
are
is the society.
aiming for Dern, who is this guy.
Oh, he's the guy who I pretended that was. We got the order from.
Yeah. Let me bring up Dern's thing. Oh, I gotta scroll down so much.
You could have probably stepped. Actually, no, because you're. Yeah.
Oh. So we've
None
got
of
2
them hit.
kobolds that have missed so far. One
Damn.
kobold hits. And all right, so we got 2 kobolds that hit out of all of that.
I mean, he took 10 damage of this shocking grasp, right?
Yep.
7. Okay. He probably dies. Right?
Is- Probably
So-
not.
They're all slings. That's going to be. Ooh, that's a good roll. And so we got 2 slings that come in and hit. 6, 8. Actually, it does take him out.
Okay.
Jeez.
Dern
And
gets
we can
killed.
keep his armor.
He has splint armor.
Oh.
Never mind.
What about the weaker one?
Let me see.
That's heavy. Yeah, I can't wear that till next level because I don't
The
I
get
can't
other
wear that at
hob.
all.
The other hobgoblins are wearing chainmail and a shield.
I take the shield, I guess.
But
After
then,
this, afterwards. Yeah.
yeah, and then we have. Oh, and I almost
Roll
forgot
initiative.
about Erky. Erky comes in
Meepo.
Yay,
and does
Erky.
Sacred Flame. And
Saving throw. Yes.
yes, Grenell fails the saving throw, which is Dern's right hand man. Where's Erky? What's Sacred Flame? A D8, right?
Yeah, D8 at this
Yep.
level.
Grenell takes a significant amount of damage, but he is still alive. Okay. Then
It also-
Grenell is just like, what the hell? And then I need debating. All right, let's see if they roll really high. You can. Grenell starts begging and groveling. The hobgoblin takes out a sword, but is very low on the initiative count, so everybody would be able to go before the hobgoblin. We're gonna go Jonathan first, Calcrick second, Avard, or Jonathan, then Avard, then we'll go through the other folks. So Jonathan, if you want to attack the hobgoblin, you're welcome to attempt it. As the Grenell, the other goblin, is like
Yeah.
groveling.
Because he got. Yeah.
He does have
I'll
metal
move in
armor,
so they get. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, 19 will hit.
4.
4 damage. All right.
And I need to make sure they get pack tactics, so I'll stay here.
Okay.
Teamwork.
I get to get rid of that one. And then Avard, you're up.
This guy's still up. The other hobgoblin's still up.
Yes.
I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try Eldritch Blast this guy again.
All right. Go for it.
30-20.
30-20 will hit. Do that damage.
Awesome.
11 force
11.
damage. As you see him, he takes his sword out. He gets shocked to the side, and then a blast hits him in his face. And there's just like a cavernous hole
Right.
within his skull.
I'll take all the armor if you don't mind. I'll sell it when we get to the next town. That's like 375 gold. 325 gold.
I mean, you can only carry so much.
Right.
But
So
Can
happy
you
that I
carry some
took,
of it?
I'm so happy that I took Agonizing Blast.
I'll bring it back to like the rest of our party. So
and
I guess.
Grenell
It's-
is begging and pleading for you to spare his life.
Yeah. So we all agree we're gonna rip this guy to pieces, right?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
And
Okay,
you
look,
see,
we're gonna kill you either way. It's your choice how painful it is. Tell us everything you know. What is this
What's
hole?
down there?
Where does it lead to?
said, well, are plenty of other goblins that were helping us out, and then there's also and he's like telling you basically everything you could possibly want to know. He tries to tell you about the layout, but he doesn't know it very well, as he's mostly stayed on this level. But he knows that there is some very strong, probably a druid or some sort of spellcaster, that is trying to steal power from a very strong tree that is growing through the temple.
Does Erky know anything about this?
Druids.
Erky
Yeah,
is
he
Erky is just like, no, I just got sent here to do what I got to do.
All right. Well, I guess I kill him.
And as you're about to kill him, one of the kobolds stops you. He's like, "Let us." And they smirk, and then they all just start chomping and just like eating him alive.
All right. Well, I'm gonna. Did the hobgoblins have any weapons?
They had all the hold on, let me see. Most of them had
Is-
scimitars. As you start looking through,
We're free of them. So, two of them had chainmail. One had splint. I'll bring it to the rest of our party. I know we
but
have
you
a
do see that
strength-based
there
blade.
is a chest right next to where Dern was sitting.
So I'll open the chest.
You open the chest. You take 1 piercing damage, and I need you to
God,
make a
mimic.
Constitution saving throw.
Mimic. Okay.
It could have been just a poison dart.
Son of a. I'm. Constitution.
It's like the one time you've taken
Ah.
damage. You take 3 poison damage as well, as a
Oh,
poison
ooh, that
needle
is-
sticks out
Jesus.
when you try and
Exactly
open the
what I
lid.
thought it was.
That's bad. Okay.
But you do find a significant amount of treasure inside. There is a
Ooh, how
gold
much
ring
gold?
worth 20 gold. The Dern has a splint armor. There is
That's-
some sort of
yeah.
family crest.
So there's 20 gold ring. The let's say 3 scimitars for 3 goblins, 2 chainmail. That's
There's
420.
There's a set of earrings worth another 20 gold, a necklace worth another 50 gold, and inside
Jesus.
the big old chest is another 125 gold.
Jeez. Okay. Hey, Cobalt, do you think you could hold on to this stuff for us? Actually, now that I'm lower level, I don't need as much. Yeah, we're gonna sell all this once we get back to town.
They're like, sure. And then they all
Do
just
we have
start,
any strength-based people, actually?
Not
I
with
don't think
us.
so. No,
No,
there's
but
a
like,
fighter in your
no.
team, but that's it.
Yeah, like, well, we could, if, like, assuming we split all of this. Well, okay, let's say it's 2 chainmail, 1 splint, and 3 scimitars, or the heavy things. We could split that across all of us, right? Pretty easily.
I mean, you don't even
Like,
know
weight-
how. I mean,
weight-wise?
if you want to drag all that to the nearest city, you can try.
Like,
It's a lot, I
weight-wise,
guess.
it wouldn't be that hard, assuming we just all carry a piece, because,
Yeah.
like, I'm already wearing.
I mean, you can worry about that when you leave. You still have a
Yeah.
whole nother level to this
Yeah.
temple.
The rest of you guys, can you guys hold on to this for us? I will put on the chainmail. Wait, no, I can't wear chainmail. My strength is too low. I'll stick to my current armor. And, okay,
All right.
let's go.
So the kobolds look down and they're like, well, have fun with that. And the only ones willing to go with you are Urki and Meepo and Calcrix seem very hesitant to go down.
You don't have to come if you don't want to. You guys have
Is
already.
there like a staircase?
No, like I look at Calcrix and I'm just. Okay, you don't have to come if you don't want to. You've already been a great help, and it was nice. Yeah, you've already been a great help, and you don't really owe us anything. You've helped us a lot already, so you. Yeah.
Is it? And you see Meepo, he's like, oh, thank God. And then he like pets Calcrix and he's like, let's go. And he's just
How
ready
far does
to.
this hole go down?
It goes down pretty deep, but
how deep?
there is it's like a whole bunch of vines and stuff along the way, so it's very easy to climb down. It just takes a while.
Okay, good. I suppose. We should start climbing down, shouldn't we?
All right, let's go.
All right, let me make sure that the next level has the thingamabob on. And I have to make sure. Oh, there it is. All right. Let me make sure I put you guys in the right spot as well. Ah, all right. That's where you're supposed to come in. So you find your way down this pit, going deep, deep, deep down into the abyss.
That's unsettling.
So there's a druid trying to get a giant tree.
He's absorbing power from this tree in some way. That is what you've gathered.
So it's a he.
Yes, I believe.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay. Yeah. Right.
And if you look off to the left, you'll see a little dotted circle. That is where the hole opens up. And you can see there's a couple very obvious like twig blights rolling around and two skeletons.
Hold on. Okay, I gotta check. Okay. Skeletons and twig blight?
Mm-hmm.
I noticed skeleton stat block got changed in 2024, so I don't. Okay. We'll crawl down. Can we crawl down quietly? All right. Well, I mean, it's not like we.
I mean, you're still high above him right now. The room you're coming into is like maybe it's about 10 feet high. The skeletons aren't really, and the twig blights aren't really noticing you yet, but you are still above them.
Okay. Okay.
What was that you were just doing?
Nothing. Let's see. Wow, this isn't actually very good. Okay, yeah, I think we can handle them.
Okay.
Well, no, there's only two of us, and
3, technically.
maybe I should have guilt tripped Calcrix into coming. No, that's not. I'm not. Jeez. Wow. Sorry, Leviathan mindset. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can see. There's 4. I don't know what a twig blight is.
They're kind of like corrupted plant creatures.
Right. Can I? Would it be possible for me to like sneakily take out this twig blight without them noticing? Because it's like it's behind the vines where the others can't see.
I mean, you're coming down, and you can probably, if you have ranged attacks, you can probably do them on your way down as you see the creatures before they would be aware of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take out one of the skeletons. Or no, the other twig blight. I'm gonna take out the other twig blight.
No. Wait. Skeletons have bows now, right? No, they always had bows. I don't know whether twig blights have ranged attacks. Skeletons are like more guaranteed to be able to hit us. So I think aim for the skeletons. If you want. It's just an observation.
Alright, actually, what I'm gonna do?
These skeletons are wearing robes, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And as you look down, make a perception check as you look down at these skeletons.
Both of us?
Yeah, both of you. They're both not wearing any armor, and it looks like they were supposed to be tending to this garden that is like old and decrepit at this point. They're both just wielding shovels.
Okay, so
Okay.
they're probably not actually that much of a threat.
I'm going to, well, just in case, I'm going
Theoretically, could you turn into an undead with Mask of Many Faces?
I can make myself look undead. I'm not sure if they'll buy it, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like because undead they're really stupid. Like really stupid. They don't have brains, so I don't know how that's gonna Did they even attack us?
You
Like,
don't know.
a creature knows when something it's created is destroyed, right? It's possible we could just walk past them. If we take one out, it'll alert the druid, and that's the whole thing.
You don't know.
That's
I
a lot of
think
what if.
yeah, there's a lot of what ifs here. It's hard having only.
Uh, if only
I don't like playing high intelligence characters now. All right.
only Misty Step will let me take
You can use
myself.
Misty Step,
Yeah,
but
it's
you're level
part of
2.
Fey Touched. I'm Fey
Oh,
Touched. It's part of
damn.
my it was a feat and my backstory. My background is no,
What?
no,
There's a feat that gives you back.
no, my bad. It was I took the feat Fey Touched because obviously, and I took Fey Lost as my background, and I got something else.
I think there's some sort of like teleportation ability that it comes with.
No, it gives me I think it gives me
What?
never mind. I'm an idiot. I don't get
Well,
anything from them.
okay.
From that.
Oh, so you can't.
My bad.
Okay. I think I will come down, and you should ready just in case. Ready your action if any of them become hostile. I'll do the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna ready an Eldritch Blast
Like,
just in
stay
case they
up.
get.
I'll come down because I don't have any range attacks.
I'm gonna
And
As
say,
then
the
do they
"Yeah."
attack me?
as these three living things come down, they turn their attention towards you and they start looking like they're meandering in your direction. Go ahead and make your attacks because they seem to be coming at you.
Yeah, I figured.
All right. I'll go.
Actually, before I do anything, can I use my bonus action
No,
to
like I
cast?
ready my action if it attacks me.
Okay. What are you going to do with your bonus action, Avard?
I'm going to put Hex on this dude up here.
Okay. You hex it, which I believe does
Cool.
necrotic damage, right?
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's no. That's. Are
We'll
they immune
see.
to necrotic now? The old ones weren't.
Oh, he's Hex and he takes 5 necrotic damage. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him too.
He will. So he will take 5 necrotic
Oh,
damage
so
if he
we're
gets hit
just
by the. Yeah.
we're
So
just
go ahead and
attack.
make your
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
21
will
probably
definitely hit.
right,
Go ahead and roll damage.
He takes. Oh, max roll. Hell yeah, 13. No.
Is
Yeah, it's a max roll.
16
So
hit this guy?
13. Force
16
damage.
will hit the twig blight.
4.
All right, let me just double check to make sure they're not immune to something. A 4 will kill it.
Okay,
these
and
are
then
really-
that's a surprise round, I guess. We roll initiative or
Erky Timbers does his. The skeleton fails, and it takes some damage of some type. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
I mean, they'll be dead. Like, yeah, all right.
All right, we're gonna see if it even matters, but we'll figure it out. And twig blight.
I don't know which one do you want to use. You can use either one, probably. If you want to use the 6, that's fine.
No, it's cool. Jonathan,
Okay.
go ahead and do your attack. Yes, they have made plenty of progress. We have cleared the first level of the temple, and there's only 2 levels.
Entirely.
And they used a
All
dragon
right,
wormling to help them out and just absolutely eviscerate everything.
It's
Critical hit, shocking grasp.
yeah, it's
The twig
dead.
blade. Yeah, definitely dead. Then Avard, you're up. There's one rogue
gonna use
skeleton left.
I'm going to use my bonus action to move the Hex over to this guy,
Okay.
and then I'm going to shocking Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Yeah.
And
12.
12.
Yeah, he is dead.
All right. Can we look at the plants, see if they
All the
they
plants seem to
special
be
plants,
like
or
withered and pretty dead.
spores druid? Okay.
It kind of appears like this general thing had been pretty just not well
So we're
tended
dealing with someone who's definitely stronger than us because they have a
to.
subclass.
There was a door to the southeast,
Oh.
and then
Yeah,
there's this
no.
opening up here that you guys are heading into.
Well, we're gonna do the cracked opening because it's the most obvious.
As you head towards this cracked opening, it is opening larger. You see some rats scurrying around,
I have an idea.
but they make a perception check as you're seeing these rats. You can both make
Undead rats? Probably like, oh, they're not alive.
You
The druid
see
didn't like.
that each rat is wearing a different colored collar.
We probably shouldn't kill them, right? We don't want to piss
I
off
have
this.
I have an idea.
You can talk to the rats.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. Using my last spell slot to speak with animals.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't get prayer of healing till next level, so
All right,
wanna
you
walk
guys
up to
speak.
them.
yeah, that'll.
What's
As
up,
you walk
guys?
up, Jonathan,
what if they're
as he
dead?
walks through, you do hear some like snoring coming from deeper in the cave. It is loud and it is deep. And you can see a
Oh,
little
no.
further that there is a bugbear sleeping.
Is that a druid?
The bugbear.
What is?
Then I'm going to go in and whisper.
Okay.
He's like, "What's up, guys? What can you tell me about this this area?"
It's just like, are you here to hurt our papa?
Oh no, we would never. I kind of we're not here to hurt your friend.
It's like, oh, he takes such good care of us.
What can you tell us about this about your little home here?
It's like, oh, it's great. They give us so much food, and Papa helps us so much. It's so amazing. But we do get visitors from time to time, and there's other bigger folks, but they're not as big as Papa.
What kind of visitors do you get?
Like, well, I mean, they're kind of his size, as they point to Erky Timbers.
Goblins.
They're pretty smelly, but otherwise, they come on through. There was that big one. The other one, he
Goblin.
was kind of scary though.
Do you know anything about perhaps like someone who deals with a tree down here?
It's like, oh, yeah, we don't go near him. He's the big scary one.
He's the big scary one. Where is he? Maybe we can sort things out with the big scary one. Maybe he won't bother you anymore.
Like, oh, well, we haven't been over there in a long time, but I think the tree is, and then he tries to remember, and he like kind of gives you some idea that it's going to be pretty far southeast on the map, but it's
right.
kind of hard to take directions from a rat.
Oh, he says he's gonna try to lead us southeast, and
Oh, he's not going to lead you there. He just tells you that
he's gonna point us in the direction. I got you.
Yeah.
That's what I
All
meant to
right,
say.
let's go.
And I'm
We'll
going to. He's
go.
like, oh well, thank you very much. Don't worry. We won't disturb your papa. He seems very content sleeping.
It's like, oh, yeah, he sleeps really loud.
Yeah,
and
we can tell.
if you come back to the other room, you see that there is a door to the east and a door to the south.
Yeah, let's
They probably connect at some point,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. He's like, well, I'm gonna say goodbye, and I'm gonna leave. And I'm gonna drop. I was like, all right. So
think
it's
we
to the
go
southeast.
south first.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go south.
Okay. You start heading south. You just opening the door.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
You open the door. There's a long corridor that seems to go into
Can I
this
like peek? Yeah. I'll
into
peek my
this sort
head.
of broken. It's like the whole land shifted underneath.
Oh,
Huh,
that's not great.
huh, huh. As I try and
Diagonal
make,
stuff.
I love trying to reveal stuff in angles on these maps.
Without revealing too much.
Yeah.
What about the other side? Is there anything?
All right. And you see a faint glow
Let's head forward.
coming
Let's head towards
from.
the main. No.
Oh, and then there's also where this hallway continued as well.
They'll probably connect, so I'll
Yeah.
head down this like
Yeah,
area.
this is where the faint glow
I'm gonna-
comes from.
I'm gonna go down the hallway.
Right. Yeah, we'll probably meet up eventually. They definitely
And then
connect
hopefully,
somewhere.
if not, then we have to spend some time.
How are you
It's
guys making your
fine.
way through? Are you just like walking through
Quietly
quietly? All right,
I'm
make
going
stealth
to
checks.
try to be quiet.
and guidance.
17 on stealth.
Okay.
As you come into this room, you see a glowing fire snake. And it immediately notices you and roars. At the same
hell no.
time, Avard, you see a doorway, but you also simultaneously hear the roar of the fire snake.
I'm gonna run back and
Yeah,
Run back
not
for
today,
me.
Satan. And I walk away.
it's probably going to attack us. It's
No,
already
it's a snake. It's a territory thing. It won't come after us if we don't enter its territory. We'll be fine.
If you say so.
Do I hear a snake coming up?
Let's make an animal handling check to see how well you actually know snakes, fire snakes.
Well, it's a snake. Okay.
I don't know anything.
You
'cause I don't
make
know-
one, too.
I don't know anything about snakes. I've been
but,
living
like,
in the
just in
freaking
case, make
Feywild
one.
for the last 200 years. I don't know. I'm not sure what a snake is.
What?
It does
Oh.
curl back up and seems to ignore you as you immediately walk away.
Okay. We head down here, so they don't connect, turns out. Peek through the door.
Yeah.
This
gross.
door. Let me double check this one. As you open it up, there seems to be a faded old shrine.
Is that a gargoyle?
Can I tell which god it's to?
It appears to be some sort of dragon god. You're not
Tiamat or
exactly
Bahamut?
sure which one. Go ahead and make a religion check.
With guidance?
With that religion check, you can tell that it's not necessarily towards either Tiamat or Bahamut, but it is like a dragon god of nature.
This isn't. I feel like. You know what? Yeah, okay. So, is there anything else in the room worth noting?
Make an investigation check or a perception check.
Okay,
that-
yeah, in that one.
Yeah, you looked around and you're like, and then some dust gets in your eye and you're like, ow, 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 ow. Avard, you do not see anything worth noting. The statue itself seems to be pretty worn to the overarching harm of time.
Fair enough. And I'm going to, continue onwards.
Yeah, well, do you know anything, random gnome person?
Like,
Turkey.
nope, doesn't seem to be the one I'm worried about. So I just keep trucking along as he's just like kind of blindly follows and just assumes
Wait, does this
that
lead anywhere?
It does. There
Okay.
is an opening at the end, as it appears to go into a room with a broken open door.
I like
What do I
peek through the
Can
opening.
Yes, I also peek through the opening.
From
I'll
this
just do the
angle,
help action then. You've had way better luck than I have.
you see that there is. Huh, huh, huh. That
Wait,
probably
can you
helps.
help someone do perception? How does that make sense?
If you like try
It
and guide
works.
where they look or something, but you see that there
Yeah.
is a series of doors in this room that are all broken.
No.
All right, well that makes
This
it
was
kind
probably
of
like a
easy, I guess.
cell. Oh god, this
I'm
is a
going.
prison cell. I run out.
I'm gonna look in to this room right here.
As you look into that
Nope.
room, you see that it goes, and there's a doorway to the east in
Can I
that room.
just quickly check the other ones?
I'm gonna check all the other ones too.
As you peek in that, how are you? Make a stealth check. I know you were doing so earlier.
Both of us.
Whoever's doing the first peeking.
I'll cast guidance on him, and then he does the stealth check.
Okay.
You've been rolling way better than me. So,
17. You peek in, and you see that there is a couple goblins napping in this room.
Oh, okay. They seem to be the weaker twos, right? The weaker goblins.
all right. Well,
Yep.
on free,
Nothing
2,
blast.
1. Yeah, and an attack roll with advantage because
Yeah.
they're asleep.
And they auto crit. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna assume it dies. Honestly.
Yeah,
I'm
they
sure.
both
Just hit the
immediately
walls
die.
with them.
All right.
Yeah,
Any
let's
of
go,
the other
yeah,
ones
let's
got
go.
anything or?
We haven't
Uh,
checked the other ones.
As you start peeking in, you do hear, as you get closer, there's definitely like movement in this room and this room.
I'll check this one quickly then, just in case.
That one, you see 3 more sleeping goblins.
Can you do any attacks, gnome?
Said, yes, of course.
All right. Unfree. Free.
This is with advantage,
2,
right? Or is it
1,
auto
and I
crit?
guess we just kill them all.
The main goblin, I need you to actually roll damage for.
Okay, but it's like an auto crit, right?
It will be an auto crit.
Oh, cool. Ignore that roll then. Ignore the.
8
Oh,
damage.
yeah,
Oh, God,
you
that's
did
second.
just enough.
Okay, so they all
So
die.
you do manage to kill those 3 goblins.
Maybe you should be doing the stronger goblins because you're rolling 2d10 with. Yeah, I'll just.
I'm only
blast the same one.
1d10.
Yeah, but like it's a
I only
crit,
get.
right?
I only.
But you do hear
It's a
movement.
crit
in,
plus free,
You do hear movement
which means
through
they're
these
awake in
3.
this one.
Yeah, through these
Turn
these
into a
next couple
goblin.
doors, you do see.
Turn into a goblin and get
Yeah.
some surprise.
Goblin. I'm gonna turn it to the goblin, and go into this room.
All right, you turn into the goblin and go into that room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There are 2 low-level goblins in this room. They seem to be like tending to a water pit they're trying to boil, to try and make sure that it's safe to drink.
Is it safe to
Okay.
drink? Can
It
we
looks
check
disgusting.
that? Okay,
Ugh.
yeah.
There's like scum floating on top.
Free. On free. I'll charge in and do like my attack action.
And I'm gonna do the other guy. We're just gonna
Right,
go in.
3, 2, 1, charge, and then yeah,
Right?
he's surprised, I guess. So
I failed. I don't know. Does a 9 hit?
wait, no, it's like surprise, right? So advantage. Huh?
I really need to
Yeah.
look up these surprise rules for
I
2024.
don't know.
I will say advantage for this time though. And as Urki also comes in, there's no way you can't kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm
Right.
just maxing. I'm getting the high
See,
rolls.
you're
now.
rolling really well today, huh?
I'm just burned.
I've been rolling like 15 and stuff.
I'm gonna go into this room next, and we're just gonna go.
Same strat, I guess.
And you
Same
see
strat.
them skewering a rat and
Oh,
getting ready to
that's-
eat it.
I think you attacked a stronger one because Eldritch Blast does more damage and Shock and Grasp.
Yeah, I'll attack the stronger one.
3,
All right.
2, 1, charge in, and Yeah.
All right. Do the roll against the goblin. That's definitely going to hit.
Oh no.
7.
I think a
Okay.
13 hits the low level guy.
Okay.
Ooh, 7 is just enough to kill that goblin, which means the other
We're
2
just
will definitely die.
We are methodically just going through killing
Yeah.
everything we see.
Strategy.
Yeah, having Mask of Many Faces, I didn't realize how powerful that is.
We wouldn't need it though. We could just like jump in and kill them.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
do, but
if you jumped in, you probably would.
No, but like
have
we
to.
wouldn't have needed the cone of the we wouldn't have been able to do the thing with
Yeah.
the dragon earlier. Though, so.
everybody's like, everyone get crowd on that door. They're gonna be jumping in any second.
And not to
Goblins are
mention,
stupid.
it would be really hard to get so many surprise attacks this way.
Yeah. So.
So it's definitely saving your hide.
Yeah. I'm already at like really low too because it's trap because we're level 2.
All right, so going through the next room, are you how are you entering?
I'm gonna go in first just in case there's goblins.
All right, are you going in goblin form?
Yeah, goblin.
Yeah.
I haven't dropped goblin form.
Okay.
He's just been a goblin the whole time.
As you do, you see there is a large bugbear strolling around and has a very large weapon. There seems to be a door to the north, and it's just him in this room at the moment.
So I'm guessing we're gonna same strat, all 3 of us hit him at once and hope it's enough.
I guess. Do we re-roll initiative though?
Wait, what is? Hold on, what is this?
Yeah,
What's
we're
Divine Spark?
gonna re-roll initiative, and this time I will actually roll him. What's this? 48.
So surprise round and then initiative. I'm guessing.
hmm
7. Wow.
12,
Jeez.
which hurts for a surprise round.
11.
Oh, okay. No, he's gonna go first.
Unless the gnome gets better than both of us.
I almost forgot about the gnome. Thank you.
Hey, since you add your proficiency bonus to surprise to an initiative with if you have the alert feed, could someone with the alert feed do the help action on initiative rolls?
No.
Okay.
There he is.
This is technically an ability check of your dexterity, right? And then you add your proficiency bonus to it. 'Cause you used to add jack of all trades to it, so
He's going first.
All right.
okay.
So
3, 2, 1.
well,
charge in and attack.
so we actually get to start with Avard because he's, unless you guys have a plan to dive in and attack, I would assume that you would wait for like Avard to blast him or something first, right?
No, because I have a melee attack. So I'd attack, he'd blast. Because if he blasts, he'd already be expecting the attack, and I wouldn't get advantage on mine, and then. So it'd be.
Yeah, she should go
Yeah.
first. I'll hold
Okay.
my
That
turn
way
if
I
she
would.
should go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jonathan G.
uh,
charges in.
so the way surprise is going to work is that surprise only lasts until his turn hits, and then he is no longer surprised. But
Oh, so we wait till his turn.
yeah. So
Passes.
if we go on Avard, as soon as he blasts, then
I
you
get
guys are
advantage,
signaled. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I will go in, and the moment I'm gonna, boom. I get advantage, correct?
You do get advantage, yeah. And you can still do your, I would assume your other spell is still active. Or no, because you did speak with animals. Never mind.
Yeah.
So you get to blast them.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will definitely hit.
And then 5.
Oh. 5.
5.
Better than nothing. 17.
You rush in
1.
and you do
Okay.
hit him with a 17 as he is wearing hide armor and deal 1 damage. Then we got Erky comes in and
Oh, he's hiding behind me, really?
He's probably gonna use a ranged spell.
Yeah, that's.
I think it's a deck save. All right. So that's a 6, which means he takes full damage. And you see a sacred flame come in and burn his skin. Then, then it's his turn. He suddenly snaps out of it. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm being attacked!" And then we're at Avard's turn. No more advantage.
All right.
Hooray! Eldritch blast him
Oh,
again.
so he's probably actually just gonna die before. Okay.
Eldritch blasting again.
Where did my box?
Fuck! Crit fail.
Crit fail. As the blast goes wide, I need you to roll a d4.
It's gonna hit me.
All right.
It harmlessly blasts into the wall. A 4 would have done something else bad. A 1 would have hit Jonathan, and a 2 would have hit Erky. You got the only
15
thing
hit?
that a 15 does not hit.
He's wearing high plus his dex probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's got a shield. Erky does his spell. Does that was not supposed to be? Oh, whatever. So he winds up dodging the attack altogether from the sacred flame. Now
Okay.
it is his turn. Finally.
I mean, I still got some spell slots, and I got my magic initiate, so I got my wizard spell, which is
He takes this like
Technically.
large scythe
oh,
and
boy.
tries to slash down at you. He
What is
hits,
it?
I assume, with a 23 and deals 14 slashing damage.
Oh God. Okay. I've got like 1 HP left.
Like that Urky's a cleric.
Avard, it's your
Oh.
turn.
Cool. Awesome. I'm gonna Eldritch blast him again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep doing it until it does something good.
13's
13.
gonna miss.
Fuck. That's all I can do. It's my turn.
Jonathan, it's your turn. Shocking Grasp with 24.
6
6
damage.
does hit. He is
Okay.
shocked. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Erky reaches
Right now.
over and casts a Cure Wounds on you. Jonathan, can you cast Cure Wounds for me, please? As it's harder for me to cast it.
Okay.
And whatever you roll, you get.
9.
So you get 9
He's-
points of
He's still
healing.
just gonna kill me next turn.
You get 9 points of healing.
Oh, it's alright. I know exactly what to do next turn.
He tries to swing at you again. 8 misses.
Oh, I was gonna silvery barbs him. Okay,
I can also do that because of Fey Touched.
so you do
Uh,
get fate touched?
I get two. I get Fey. I have Fey Touch. It was my feet that I took at level 1.
What?
No,
I
never
thought
mind.
it.
I'm
Wait,
being
which of the
stupid.
backgrounds give fate touch?
No, it's a feat. I didn't take it. It's not a background. I took the.
Oh,
Fey
right, you're a
Walk
human. You
background.
can take.
Yeah.
Wait, can't humans only
No.
take origin feet?
Yeah, you can only get an origin feat in 2024 stuff.
He's a variant human from 2014. All right. Anyway,
I think they're-
Avard, you're up.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
All I can do. 18. Does that
18
hit?
will hit.
Finally. 11.
Oh, he is barely
dies.
standing.
okay. Well,
He's like
10 misses.
holding himself up ever so barely. The Shocking Grasp does not hit.
kill him.
Erky comes in. He makes a deck save to try and he fails. He takes, doesn't matter. He takes enough damage to die.
Oh God.
It is the first challenging fight you've had this session.
I heal myself.
You get another.
Oh, hey, I'm back to full HP.
Do you not have any wisdom?
What? Wait, why is my wisdom's a +2. Why is it only... Why is
Okay,
it
then
not
you
giving me the...
then you should get another 2 points from the first one earlier.
Oh,
as
no,
well.
I'm full health anyway, so...
Okay. All right.
Let me... Hold on. Why is...
So you see that there is a door to the north, to the east, and to the south.
Well, he said that the rat said that there should be something in the southeast, so let's keep heading in the southeast.
Okay. This does seem to be like a group of gardening areas. There are a lot of overgrown leaves and overgrown plants that don't look like they were particularly well tended to, but it looks like that bugbear was probably doing his best.
It's a shame. I'm sure the Fae can show him some gardening techniques.
Yeah, I mean, he was just walking around with a sickle and had a random pouch on his side. That was it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess we're gonna head south.
All right. You guys head south. Are you opening the door right away?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the door. Yeah, I'm
All
gonna.
right.
Alright, I changed it. It should give me the wisdom bonus now.
Okay.
We're heading south. Oh, there's.
You walk
more
in
goblins.
your goblin form, and there's a few goblins in here.
Could we... It's times like this where I missed a dragon.
There's like this weird glowing mist around, and there's a lot of fungus along the walls.
Spores.
Spores.
Okay, so same plan. We take out 3 of them,
Yep.
and then...
Yep, ready?
Alright.
I'm
3...
gonna go for the big guy. I'm gonna go for the big dude.
I'll go for the closest one I can reach.
Alright. You get ready to hear the blast as Avard lets loose an eldritch blast.
Shock and grasp. but you just
attack the
die, so
goblin.
I
soon.
missed. I
Oh
missed.
no.
But you have advantage because of
You
surprise.
do have advantage. Surprise.
I hit.
Yep. Roll damage.
Do I even have to roll?
And
No, you do not have to roll against
Yeah.
these guys. The last one
Alright,
tries to come in to attack as he assumes that you are trying to... I don't even know. He misses with a 12.
that
And
hits.
then everybody just obliterates him, I assume.
My AC is 12. He hits.
Oh, he does? Okay, he
Yeah,
does
my
3
AC is
damage to
12.
you.
Damn. And then I'll just kill him.
Okay, yeah. And then everybody just piles on and he just dies.
All right. Well, there's no way out of here, so we gotta go east.
And apparently I have to reset the camera. There we go. My camera had frozen. All right. In this room, it just seems to be a lot of like glowing stuff. I didn't even have you guys on
okay.
the room the entire time.
Why does my display name say Dayro? It's supposed to be whatever.
But there's just a bunch of glowing fungus and some odd mist in the room.
Anything
But-
special about it other than the fact that it's glowing?
No, it seems to just be weird, glowy fungus. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Oh.
No, it's just
All
glowy
right, yeah.
fungus.
21.
Avard, you're like, this
I-
is some cool looking glowy fungus.
This is some cool looking
Yeah.
fungus. I'm gonna. Can I
Good. Is
take
it
a couple-
edible? I'm kidding.
I'm gonna take a couple of cool glowing fungus.
Yeah,
Is
you
it
can
edible?
actually use
Like,
them to
no.
provide light, but that's about it.
No,
Cool.
I already have
That's
the light cantrip, so
cool.
it doesn't matter.
I do not. I should take. I'm not sure if I should take Devil's Sight.
Check
Cool.
this one.
All right, let's go that way then.
Okay. Huh.
I'm in goblin form still.
You open up the door.
Nothing.
Glowy fungus. Anything noteworthy?
Nope, just a room
You
full
see
of
there are
glowy
several growths in the chamber, and there are some scorch marks and a few dead creatures.
What type of creatures?
Some goblins, some kobolds, and then there's a series of like holes that are dug into the earth around this area.
This is where the undead are made, I'm guessing. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna look around. If there's anything aside from all that stuff you just listed or no?
I mean, if you want to, I mean, depends on what you want to look at
Yeah.
or what you want to poke into.
I'm looking at the burn marks on the walls.
I mean, it looks like something was like scorched and burned, and it looks like most of the dead creatures in here are also like roasted.
All right, that answers my question. Let's go north.
Okay.
Open the door for us.
I open the
You-
door.
Open said door. Yeah. There's a door to the north and a door to the east.
I'm
Go
gonna
to the
poke my
north.
head into the east.
Probably leads to another, like,
Well, yeah, I'll go to the north. The two of them can go. And poke my head in.
I'll
and
just
I'm in
open the
Goblin form.
one in the east. I'll peek through.
All right, roll a stealth check for the peeking.
21.
That'll
Yep.
do.
You manage to peek in without anybody noticing as you see there are 3 skeletons and a twig blight roaming around in there.
It's just another garden. I'll leave.
Okay.
What's up here?
You open this room. Do-do-do. So, north. This contains only plants, but you do see that there is a door to the southwest section of this area.
Well, I suppose there's only one way we can go.
Southwest.
Wh- You open this door.
A hallway. Ooh. I'm gonna... With a dragon statue?
Yes, there appears to be another dragon statue in here.
Wait. Isn't this where we were? Isn't this the Shredders? No, I mixed something up. This is where we fought Mario. I recognize this statue, isn't it? Is it not?
I mean, it's probably a similar statue.
Alright, what's that weird brown thing in the middle of the room?
So, dragon. It's probably a trap. Don't step on it.
Yeah,
Don't
there's
step
a
on it.
dragon that appears here, and it appears to be similar to the other dragon statue. There is a reddish light throughout this chamber, and the radiance is casting an inky shadow
This.
behind the statue. But
I will-
there is a 5-foot diameter tile in front of the dragon statue, and runes are carved around the tile's inner edge.
I'm gonna look behind the statue. Maybe see if there's something back there.
As you do, let's see. Suddenly, a creature, the shadows move and wrap around you as a
Oh.
shadow itself comes to life.
What is
And
that?
it's a shadow.
The shadow.
That.
Like, that's the creature.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
called the shadow.
It's called a shadow, yeah.
Is that the thing that shadow dragons like create with their breath weapon?
I think so.
Oh god, I know these things. They can kill level 20s with like their thing. Kill it. We have to take it out.
And it deals
What's your strength
8
score?
necrotic damage to you.
I'm not looking great, guys.
What's your strength
Um,
score? That's the main thing.
And your
My main
strength
strength is 8.
your strength is reduced by 4.
My strength is
Ah.
4, folks.
I used turn undead.
You're using
Wait,
your
what does that
turn
even
on.
do at this level? Wait, what does that even do?
Well, that's its surprise attack. So go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative. I'll remove all the turns. And okay, now you can roll initiative again.
I thought his name was spelled with a U. Urki. Hey, he's going dead last.
Okay.
All
I
right.
will.
Urki is up first.
Can we kill it before?
Let's see. Urki is going to.
Could Sacred Flame, and it has
You-
vulnerability, right?
It does
I
have.
remember reading
It
through
might have
this.
vulnerability. We'll see.
I remember reading through its stat block. Because
It.
Metagaming.
yeah, a young adult shadow dragon was the first thing Leviathan would have shape changed into.
So he takes.
Good times.
He gets massively burned by some radiant damage, and it like squeals in pain as a sacred flame hits it. Jonathan, you're up.
I cast. Hold on, check. Cantrips. Wait, hold on, mate. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna go to my.
Don't you
I
also have
guess I
Sacred
just
Flame?
shocking grasp it again.
Okay.
The shocking grasp doesn't appear in my cantrip section.
It's not a cantrip. No, it is. My bad.
Yeah,
Don't
it
listen to me. I'm an idiot.
Is that maybe because I get it from Magic Initiate, so it just doesn't count. Okay.
21 will hit, and you
Takes 4
shock it,
damage.
and you see it. The lightning surge through it as
Yeah.
the shadow itself disappears.
Oh, okay. Hey, are you alright? You need.
I'm alive.
Go ahead and make a perception check as you peeked behind there, Avard.
22.
22. You do see that there's a loose stone behind the statue.
Ooh, I'm gonna ask someone else to move the loose stone because I don't know if I can lift it anymore.
It is a very small stone, but it is
Okay,
pried open,
okay,
and inside you see
I
30.
heal you. Wait, how much damage did you take?
I took 8 damage, but I
I
also
will-
have 4 strength.
I heal you. You healed 7 damage. Wow, I rolled really badly. You heal
But,
7 damage. I will move the loose stone.
Behind the loose stone, you find 34 gold pieces and 2 flasks of alchemist fire.
Ooh. Want to split the
Fire.
gold now? No one has
Yeah,
to
sure.
know. No one has to know.
I
Yeah.
have to look up what alchemist fire.
Wait, no, hold on. Okay, if we get gold from this adventure, technically the others are just choosing to stay behind, right? So we should get the gold that we make on here, right?
It's your call.
Do we wanna let the
Assuming
others
we
in on
sell all
it?
the armor and we get the and swords and we get the 525 gold it's worth.
Hadros
So-
dropped in to see what condition our condition is in. Yeah, we're doing okay. Avard's having a little bit of trouble because he just got his strength reduced by 4.
And I only had 8 strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do feel that like you're pretty drained, and that if you were to take some sort of short rest or a long rest, you would return to you, but that is up to you whether you want to risk doing that.
Not
I mean, I
now.
get my spell slots back at a short rest too.
Right. Can we take a short rest here? Would that
If you'd
be-
like to try.
I mean, I don't really benefit from it at all, but he should. I'll stay guard while he takes a short rest.
Okay. You guys spend the next hour there.
I'll
and-
stay guard because I don't get any benefit from it.
Okay, and
'cause I'm
nobody
already full
seems to
health.
be patrolling.
I'm gonna
Okay.
burn a die to get my health back. So
Yeah.
that's 4.
Yeah. And if you want to use any Jonathan, you're welcome to do so. But that's up to
To
you.
heal him?
Oh no,
Could you
for
not
like,
heal from-
I don't know if you needed any health yourself or not.
I fully healed myself earlier.
Okay.
So my strength is back.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll wait till he's awake. and then-
Hooray! I sit up. I'm better now. I have all my
Okay.
spell slots back.
And then you do proceed to open the next door.
Yes.
As you do, you find a series of books. It
Any
appears to
of
be some sort
them
of like very tiny library.
What kind of books? Is
Noteworthy?
there anything that has any information regarding this world within the past 200 years?
Make
Yeah.
a perception check.
Can I try to figure out what year it
40.
is?
You don't find anything
general?
relevant to the past couple hundred years, as this has been here an insanely long time. But you do find a spell scroll, or actually find
Ooh.
2 spell scrolls.
Ooh, I could use that in 2 levels.
What kind of spell scroll?
You find the spell scroll of Melf's Acid Arrow and a spell scroll
Oh.
of Scorching Ray.
Oh, hey, I was gonna learn both
Ooh.
of those, so this really helps me actually.
I'll give them to her. Is Jonathan a guy or a
Yeah.
girl?
I'm Jonathan. I'm a girl.
know.
I'm Jonathan G.
It's Jonathan. Jonathan's a girl, but it's
Yeah, my name is Jonathan G.
All right, I give the scrolls to you.
And
Thank you.
then are you heading north to the next room?
Yeah.
I'll
suppose
be
we
able to
will.
use these in like 2 levels.
All right. You open the door to the next room, and you see that there's a stairway that goes underneath
Oh boy.
the previous room. And it
Actually, is
goes
there
east.
anything in the bookcase about? You know what? Actually, never mind.
Yeah.
All right, I'll head down.
We'll go down the stairs and go up and around. I
Wait,
guess.
can we figure out how old the books are?
Most of them are like you pick them up and they basically disintegrate.
That's
Are
just-
any of them about prison cells? About
No.
prisons?
No, none of
Okay.
them are about prison cells. or
Okay.
prisons.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Uh-oh.
I head down the stairs.
Okay. And wow, my camera keeps freezing on me today.
Just had to make sure nothing. Yeah. Still trying to figure out what my goal would be.
And yeah, I
Oh,
also
no,
saw
wait,
XP to
wait.
level 3 doing this same dungeon, just coincidentally. I am not following the story of this dungeon, though. I am
Just using the dungeon.
just using the dungeon,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
I
understandable.
will quietly open this door.
As
I
you
will
very
back her up.
quietly open. Oh, and let me go ahead and do this too. So you do see that there is one more door further south. Do you still wish to quietly open that door?
Yes, you're asking that like one would make it so we can't open the other.
I don't know.
That's concerning. Okay. Yes, wait. Are you sure this isn't where we fought Mario?
It might have been where you fought
it-
Mario.
Okay, I'll do a stealth roll. 11.
Yeah, the wormling wound up saving them a lot. With that stealth check, you open it, it kind of creaks open. But you do open it. You see another door to the south.
Yeah, I guess I go. I'm gonna open this one.
This appears
Okay,
to be
wait,
some
now
sort of
hold on.
study,
There's
by the way.
Ooh, interesting. A study.
Yeah, a layer of soil
I-
covers the
can I
floor. Rough wooden shelves filled with scattered tomes and scrolls and all sorts of stuff. There's fungus all over the walls and ceiling.
I'm gonna open the other door.
Okay. You open the other door. As you are in goblin form, you see the door
Mhm.
opens and there is a whole bunch of goblins, and it opens into what appears to be some sort of like very large garden. And it seems to keep going on and
Yeah.
on.
That makes sense. I'm gonna just real quick go back in. I'm like, goblins. And then we did the thing. We'll wait for Erky to catch up.
Let me move Erky over here. Okay.
I'm ready. I go in. I'm gonna blast this dude right here.
All right, you go in and blast. Erky comes in. All right, go ahead and roll your stuff.
With advantage, right? Because we're surprised.
Yep.
Hopefully a 16 hits.
16 does hit.
Awesome. Hey, max roll.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
I'm absolutely sure this is where Leviathan and the Ninja Turtles fought
It
Shredder.
probably was.
I recognize this place.
And so
Okay,
Erky winds up killing this goblin, and then there's 2 goblins left. Jonathan, which ones do you want to try and go for?
just the closest one, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Hold on, all right.
Yeah, if only Goblin Slayer was here, that would be helpful.
this is
Yeah.
we're pretty good at it right now.
I roll an
Who needs
11.
Goblin
Okay,
Slayer?
well,
We've been doing it.
11 will not hit a goblin.
advantage.
Oh, you get advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
So go for it. Roll one more.
Oh wait, no,
That'll do it.
that's a 14, not a 14 misses.
Yeah, 14 does
Missing.
miss. So then we get to... we're just going to do this in pack order. Actually, we'll see. I'm going to use your existing initiative and see if either one of them does better. One of them does do better. So one of them snaps out of
Oh
it.
no.
But that's his, like, turn because he was surprised.
Oh, so I attacked the surprised one. No, I attacked the not surprised one.
Yeah, go for it.
Right? No, yeah, I'll attack the surprised one so I get advantage.
Yep,
23.
that's definitely going to hit.
2.
All right.
He survives that. Help.
All right. Then it's going to be Avard's turn.
Shocking, not shocking rest. My favorite Eldritch Blast.
Yep.
19
Definitely going to
should
hit.
4.
You hit the same one
go
he
for-
hit, and it's still standing, but it's barely there. Erky winds up.
You've got to do this.
Erky winds up targeting him, and that one winds up dying finally.
Hooray!
Then it is the surprise turn of the other guy. He becomes less surprised, and now it's Jonathan's turn again.
Jonathan. Six damage.
6 damage will. He is looking super rough,
All right,
and then it's
he's
Avard's
down.
turn.
I'm gonna throw a dagger at him.
You whip a dagger in his direction. Go ahead and
Yes.
roll for the attack.
Wait, so is this actually what happened to Mario's Mario's
the
castle
heck is
afterwards, or
going
is this a
on?
different
It's not.
place?
No,
It's not letting me use the dagger. It's not letting me throw the dagger at it.
You just do / roll 1d.
Man. That won't do. Okay. That's fair. / roll 1d20 plus 2. That does not hit.
9.
That does
Okay,
not.
Well,
Then it's Erky's turn, and he hits. The last goblin dies.
all right.
But as you peer deeper in, you start seeing off in the distance some of the bushes are kind of moving around.
All right.
There's
Remember, there's an
definitely
area
some-
off to the side that reaches upwards. There's. Okay, but what my character wouldn't know that. I'm going to sort of quietly make my way through.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
I mean, these are like actual bushes. They're probably not that good at perception.
You never know. As you start making your way through, they don't seem to really be
15.
paying much of attention, and you
Do
can
any of them
easily
see
skirt
me,
through
or do
them.
they just not know me?
Uh,
Do they not care? Or do they just not notice me?
as you walk like blatantly out into the open in some spots, they're just like going
Like,
about their
I'm
business,
like,
doing their thing.
all right, I keep going. I'll head to the
Yeah,
area
I'm
that
gonna
goes
follow 'em
upwards.
too.
You see much more twig blights. And I wouldn't go that far south. As you start coming
Actually, I noticed
up
we-
to,
it's
up
one
to
of
this
Ivan's-
edge, you
yeah.
see a tree. Hey, why did you stop uploading on YouTube? I didn't stop uploading on YouTube. Oh, you mean this? And of course, my webcam is crapping out on me today. I am still
Oh.
uploading this on YouTube, but I just do it after the fact. So, but
Okay, well,
as you do see a tree in the distance, you can probably get to
Can
right
I,
over here.
can I cast guidance on myself? Hold on, what's the other guy's wisdom score? The other cleric? Could I know that?
His wisdom score is. In what
Hey,
respect
how
are
wise
you
are you?
trying to know it?
Just
How wise
what
are you?
number is it?
It's
It's
okay.
metagaming.
It's
Oh,
not a
man.
14.
It may or may not be 14. It is okay.
Is it below a 14? Okay. Because there are abilities in D&D that let you know the ability score, which means it is possible for a creature to figure out the ability score of another creature. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna whisper.
Can
to
you do the help
You-
action on me? Could you help me out, please? Cast
Hold on.
guidance on myself, and then
Abilla, I upload every single week. So if you're not getting notifications on YouTube, then maybe something's going wrong
check
on
out
my
the
channel.
Discord. I get them.
I get them all the time.
Yeah, definitely. Like check out our Discord. I post every single week. So if there's some issue going on, hopefully it's resolved. I know how challenging. I'm worried about where this conversation is going. Anyways,
All right. Can you help me, please? I cast guidance on myself.
okay. He helps you with what?
Anyway, can I try to contact my god? He came to me earlier, so I want to try to talk to him. Like, hey, what do we do in this situation?
As you try to contact your god from within this temple, make a religion check.
Yeah, like with advantage because of the help action plus guidance.
Oh shit.
You
Oh, hey, is
feel
that-
you are completely cut off from any sort of communication with your deity.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna look
Alright.
at I'm gonna
Can I
go over
size-
to Jonathan. I'm gonna go to Jonathan. I tell her, use one of your scrolls on the druid.
I was gonna I can't actually use them yet.
Why can't you? I thought you could use them.
Well, none of them are on my existing spell list, and they have to be because I'm a cleric right now. I plan on multi-classing in a wizard at like 2 levels.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Right, I'm gonna go and just.
And I
Okay.
can basically reveal the whole
Same-
thing at this point. So let me do that.
Same strategy, I guess.
Who should we target though?
Can I size them up with like an insight or perception check?
So, just for setting the scene, you come up. There's all these twig blights moving around, doing all this stuff, and they don't seem to be paying any attention to you. But then as you get closer to this enormous tree that seems to be sprouting and going through the ceiling, and it was going all the way to the surface, you do see that there are 3 non-twig blights, as they appear to be some sort of humans, and there is some sort of animal on the edge of the tree, and it is a giant frog that seems to be siphoning off energy, and you can see one of the druid person also trying to suck energy out of this tree.
Wait, where's the giant
Oh.
frog?
It's on the tree.
You can't see it at the moment, but it is on the tree. I can go ahead and make sure that it is.
Should we attack? We should attack. They're doing something bad.
Yeah, I think we should attack.
Anything, giant frogs are way stronger than we are.
Yeah.
Like they're real strong. Like they're like surprisingly strong.
Well,
There
we
is-
don't
One
know
could,
how much
like
they're up.
especially considering we have like 8 in strength, they could probably like grapple and swallow us pretty easily. I'm gonna go in and can I try like size them up or something with perception?
You can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
Okay.
With that, you can tell that they're definitely using a higher level of magic than you have been able to access. At least
Okay,
yet.
yeah, I don't. We're gonna have to do this smart, and we should have definitely asked to bring the dragon down.
But you do feel that, like, as you're seeing the magic they're using, and you've done everything you have up until now, you feel as though, like, you've grown, you've gotten so much experience throughout this journey so
We
far.
leveled up.
If you can find a place to long rest safely, you can level up.
We just go back, I guess, and we
Just go
wait.
back to the other room.
You guys head back to the other room. Let's see if you get interrupted at any point. You do not. You get to long rest and become level
Okay.
3.
Hooray.
The only person who
So,
doesn't is Urki.
Aw. Okay. I don't actually get much out of this because I still don't.
I get my subclass.
Oh wait, no, I do. I have a solution. Okay.
But we are going to go ahead and save this battle for next session.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Because
Yeah,
you are
that's
about to
fair.
go up against some powerful folks. And I want to make sure that you have a chance. As
I think I know exactly how to. Okay.
yeah. But you have made your way through the entire thing. You cleared out the entire first floor surprisingly efficiently. And you are now facing some very evil druids that are pretty decently powerful. But that's where we're going to wrap up
Alright.
today. And you are now level 3.
All right.
Hooray.
Nice.
And so we'll wrap up there. Anybody who is watching, thanks so much for tuning in. And Abila, feel free to check out our Discord. It helps notify as any videos that are coming up. But other than that, thank you so much for playing. I hope everybody rolls more nat 20s.